And we are live.
What's going on, everybody? Good to be back. First time in history, we're going to get an ALCS and an NLDS game one. So I do have the baby with me, just FYI with you guys. We wasn't sure if I was going to go live or not today, but Beaver's all up on work today. So we get to go live. We get to do this. Padres, Phillies both win, like I said. Life is good right now. Let's just jump into this first game. Cleveland and New York. Obviously, we've gone over this 4 times already. I don't really need to get into the crux of it. Just a couple things I want to point out if you've watched Yes Beaver Guardians Moneyline for a half a unit. But Cleveland, you're going to hear a lot of things about Cleveland, about how they obviously they had to come over to New York. Well, they ended up having to go back to their hotel. They didn't have rooms. The hotel overbooked their rooms. So they all stayed in different hotels and yada, yada, yada. There's a bunch of BS that goes with that. But everybody's trying to say, or there's this narrative out there that because Nestor Cortez is going for the Yankees, that they have the advantage. And I don't understand that. Let's just take a look since 1995, how well pitchers have done in the postseason off a short rest, 3 days or less. There's been 132 starts. Pitchers have gone 30-47 with a 4.59 ERA, only lasting around 5 innings. So that just tells me that this game is still an absolute coin flip. Nothing changes from yesterday. Either Savali's going to come out there and he's going to be commanding his breaking ball and his curve ball, and he's going to be able to get through a couple innings, or he's going to absolutely not look good. The breaking ball's not going to be there, and Tito's going to pull him out, and he's going to, like we talked about yesterday on Spaces, he's going to work back to front. He's going to have Clase for 2, Karinchak for 2, Stevenson for 2, and then going in De Los Santos and all those guys or whatever, mix and match from there. But at least innings 6 through 9, absolutely positively advantage Cleveland. So I think that New York has to score early. If they don't get 3 or 4 early, I think that the pressure of New York and all those crowds start to maybe turn on New York. But either way, I just think that we're getting the same game as we got yesterday. And to be honest, Nestor or Tyone, it's kind of the same thing to me, because on short rest, it's not the same guy. I understand he's been really good. This isn't a shot at Nestor. I'm just looking at 132 starts of data since 1995. So I'm not saying he can't go out there and pitch good, but I'm sure as hell not laying minus 175 as that. So there's no possible way I can lay it with the Yankees right now. I understand that the run and a half gets it a little bit closer and whatnot, but the game total is 7. Not a chance in hell I can lay a run and a half with the home team and 8 at bats with a total of 7. So Guardians on the money line for a half unit. Let's absolutely roll, baby. That's right, Kyle. Of course, baby, he's learning. So either way, Phillies, Padres. I mean, this is like picking between your favorite kid. I mean, honestly, I'm going to take the Padres on the money line at minus 120 for 0.75 units in game 1 here. This isn't a bet against the Phillies. This isn't a bet against Wheeler. I'm not going to sit here and try to say that Wheeler's going to pitch bad or blah, blah, blah. It's not. It's just the fact that I'm getting the Padres at home with, I think, the much better bullpen and that home field advantage. That's really where I'm at, guys. I mean, if you took the Phillies, I'm not going to try to sit here and talk you off of it. Both of these guys have been lights out. Again, it's Darvish pitches a little bit better at home. Wheeler pitches a little bit worse on the road versus lefties, as Beaver pointed out to me in pre-show. So there's little nitpicky things that you can pick for both sides. But again, I'm going to take the home team that just knocked off knocked off the Dodgers, which, I mean, for them, that's huge. So, again, guys, this is a really, really hard game to cap. David Robertson will be back for the Phillies, but he hasn't pitched in a while, so I don't really know how sharp we can expect him to be. He would be their closer. But again, I just think that if Darvish and Wheeler both go, 5 or 6, and it's a 1-run game, either way, Phillies or Padres up, I think the Padres have a huge advantage in the bullpen. and we'll go from there. So Suarez and Hader have just been absolutely untouchable. We've seen Eflin get hit up a little bit again, though, but I'm not. No chance in hell I'm going to sit up here and try to take shots at what this Phillies team has done. Both teams have played fantastic. It's just I'm going to take the home team with the better bullpen tonight in this Game 1 series, and then probably look towards the Phillies at big plus money in Game 2 with Nola on the mound. But again, this whole series, it's a crapshoot, guys. I mean, it really is. I mean, Wheeler and Nola are as good as a 1-2 punch as you're going to get, especially with the way that they're pitching right now. So obviously the Padres with Darvish and Snell and Musgrove. I'm not a fan of Clevenger and whatnot, but I don't think he's going to have a very long leash. So I think this series probably goes 7 games, guys. So any bounce either way is going to be able to help the team, one of these teams either way. So I'm going to take, like I said, the home team, better bullpen with the Padres here, Game 1. That's all I got. I do have one player prop for you guys. Steven Kwan, Jose Ramirez, hit parlay at plus 115. That's how I look at it. Kwan, both of those guys have been really good for the Guardians. So, but yeah, that's it. Probably no show tomorrow just because obviously there's only one game, but shout out to Beaver for letting us be able to do this. But yeah, I hope you guys all cashed out with the Padres and Phillies. That felt really good. And let's hope that the Guardians can do it today. I expect this Guardians game to be a pretty damn good game. So, if the Yankees jump on top of them early, maybe a live bet plus some runs with the Guardians with that bullpen. We'll see what it is. But anyway, I appreciate it. I know it was short, only 2 games, but I appreciate you guys coming out. Sauce and them are going to have some NBA stuff coming out. One of the videos is probably already dropped, so check that out as well. And I will have VIP dropping in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Eat, pray, love.
Love it.
All right.